Okay, starting round 2. First, negative rebuttal speech, 2 minutes.
So, homework is not a waste of time. It's review to make your grade better. And when I cram before a quiz, I always do better. Plus the extra study/homework time that benefits me as well. Students already complain about school, no matter if you have homework or not. For example, Stephen complains about everything. He never stops complaining, and even without homework, you would still hear complaints from him all the time. And as far as sources go, I don't trust any of your sources after you discredited your 4 out of 5 students. You only interviewed 4 students.
I said 3 out of 4 students.
3 and 4.
And then I said
Only first negative. Only first negative, please.
It's not discussion time. Thank you.
That's it.
Oh, is that?
First affirmative rebuttal speech.
Okay, so the arguments of our opponents have revolved around 2 false points. The first is that it's a slippery slope that Mr. Cameron here, somehow connected together homework to murder. I'm not even going to dignify that with a rebuttal because of how ridiculous it is. The second is the idea that homework is key to learning outside the classroom. Wee-woo, newsflash. Learning outside the classroom is still possible without homework. In fact, it's even more possible because it takes away the time that you would be doing all your homework. It gives you more time to work on projects that you want to do, things you want to learn on your own unrelated to school, things you want to study on your own, things you want to read about. In fact, a lot of times when I get home, I like to read, not even like things for school, and sometimes I don't have enough time to read just on my own because I have to like finish my stats or finish my German. So yeah, actually eliminating homework I think would give you more time to pursue learning outside the classroom.
Second negative rebuttal speech, 2 minutes.
I'd like to point out that doing your homework really relates to murder. Now, if you don't do your homework, you're going to have worse grades. Even if we don't have a homework grade, if we didn't have homework, we would do worse on our quizzes or tests or work in between that. Now, having worse grades because of that will allow us, like I said earlier, to drop out of high school. Or not allow us, but force us. We will not graduate. And if we do not graduate from high school, we will not go on to college. Not going on to college sets us up for a path of failure and a life of crime. And that is why, as I said earlier, people who drop out are 8 times more likely to become incarcerated. Now, as the police have already done the statistics with the Fight Crime Invest in Kids organization, they have found that for every 10 percentage points, there are 3,000 more murders each year. That is all I have.
Second affirmative rebuttal speech.
Okay, so you're still talking about what happens if if people don't do homework, but we're talking about eliminating homework, therefore eliminating the grade that stands if you don't do your homework. Another argument that is made is that you will get time management benefits, but you just said that when you cram before a quiz. So doing the homework, I'm assuming, you should have had better time management to study the night before and the night before that. So is that really helping you? Also, with one of your arguments, you talked about how it can help with time with parents and parents can help you with homework. But with new Common Core lesson plans, most parents aren't able to sit down and understand what's going on in their child's math class or explain how to write a rhetorical analysis of a book. Also, time management, you don't need to do homework to do that. Gangs have time management. They say we're going to meet at this time and drive by this house at this time and kill this person at this time. So, and apparently in Camden, they didn't do their homework. So, thank you.